We're going to work on a React app that already exists for a moment. If you look at the GitHub page for the class, which I'll stick a quick link to in Slack in case you're don't have it handy, there's a project called Dwarf Underground. So find Dwarf Underground. Then what we're going to do is make our own copy of that repository by forking it. Who's done fork before on GitHub? Anybody? A couple people. Good. So that just means we're going to make our own copy of this thing in our own GitHub, under our own GitHub user, so that we can then make our own changes and push them back up and everything, even if we don't have write access to this repository. It's open source. We can totally fork it. In fact, this was already forked from the one from last time. And it's going to look like this. So it's a nice little blog or something for your Middle-earth type dwarfs, or dwarves, as Tolkien calls them, actually. So, you see, delving deep for the Chinese news. You got your article here about gold madness. You have an ad over here for the last hammer you'll ever need. Mining diamonds or crushing the skulls of your enemies. The Smash Master 4000 does it all. You have some clickbait from around the realm at the bottom. Single orcs in Indianapolis. You won't believe what's under this mountain. Mine 20% more gold with one weird trick. Surprise for Indiana hobbits born before 1999. It's probably a trick. It's probably a trick anyway, so you can click and find out, but it's not going to do you any good. So what we're going to do is take this static website and we're going to turn it into React. So go ahead and fork this repository. Just click the fork button right up here. And in my case, I have about 1 million GitHub organizations, so it's going to ask me where I want to fork it. It's already in the account I want, so I'm not going to actually fork it myself. But go ahead and do that. Create it in your own, and you should end up on your username /Dwarf Underground, and it'll say forked from XTBC 18S3. But this is your own copy that you can do stuff with. So then you need to download this to your machine, which you're going to do by cloning it. So if you have a repository that already exists and you want to copy it on your local machine, what you do is clone it. So this is what you would do if you had taken any of your other projects and wanted to work on them on a separate machine too. So where it says clone or download here, the big green button, just click that and click the copy button next to the URL. Then go to your terminal and don't clone this inside your other project, of course. Go up a directory level to your XTBC directory. Not inside Chris mess. And just type git clone and paste that URL. Yours will be an HTTPS URL. And there you have it. So once you've cloned it, forked it and cloned it, go ahead and open that directory, cd space Dwarf Underground. And then we'll have a quick look at what we've got.